11 years ago.
Shut up, I'm not trying to get you right now. So, I want to bring something into light. So, I saw a video by Moist Critical, or Penguin Zero, as he's known on YouTube, about a YouTuber named Quabblecop, or Jordy. I will be referring to him as both in this video because I'm an idiot. I'll try and refer to him as Quabblecop, but at the same time, can't really control myself when I know two people's names and I know their nickname and their name. I'm gonna prefer their name over their nickname just because it's easier for me. But so I saw this video by Penguin Zero about him, about Quabblecop, and it's basically going over the fact how he's basically building this automaton that's taking over his YouTube channel, essentially, where it's like doing all the script writing, the voice recording, the webcam stuff, or whatever, the editing, whatever it may be. And it was interesting to me, to say the least. I know I'm not being professional whatsoever right now, but it was interesting to me because it was like, oh, this is something that's kind of interesting, and it was really interesting to me, and I was literally sitting here this morning just watching videos to gather information for this video, and I'm going to be showing you some videos about the AI, what it is, what it's doing, what he's done with it. But I just find it interesting that he thinks an AI can replace a human the same way that a Phillips head screw can replace another one. Like, it just doesn't work that way. So, I have a video here that basically, it's just this video is basically just the definition of clickbait, honestly. Like, I'll just let the video speak for itself.
11 years ago, I started my YouTube journey. My one and only goal was to entertain as many people as possible, to share my joy with the world, and to form new friendships. I had a lot of fun, from playing with my best friends to meeting completely new strangers and having a blast. And all of this while playing video games every single day. This was an absolute dream of mine. I would have never imagined anything better than this, and I wouldn't trade this in for anything in the world. But even a dream job can't stop me from growing up and growing older. And this made me realize this is not something I'll be able to do for the rest of my life. There will always be a point where I'll end up quitting. That might be now, that might be 10 years from now, that might be 50 years from now. So I decided to clone myself. I decided to make a virtual version of Quabblecop. However, I made a mistake. I thought that Quabblecop AI would be accepted and embraced. I thought people would love.
Now, that minorly pisses me off for two reasons. One, because, well, it's an AI, not a human. It's not as easy as just saying, okay, I'm swapping me out for my father. Like, it just won't work. Like, you can't replace a 14-year-old with a 35-year-old man. Like, it's not gonna work. In the sense that it won't work perfectly. And, like, I know some people prefer older gamers over younger gamers, or older YouTubers over younger YouTubers. But I want to bring the fact into light that he's using an AI. He thinks that a very much imperfect AI can replace a human the same way that I can replace myself with a wooden plank playing a video game. Like, it doesn't work that way. And what I find extra interesting about that where he's saying, like, I think that this AI will be accepted for what it is. No. In no circumstance would I see an AI tool being accepted into a society that's terrified of AI and of accepting it as if it's just another day at work. Like, I just don't see that reality. But what I find, but this isn't even the thing that pissed me off the most, and I'm already pissed off. But it just, I don't know, it just ticks me off that he thinks that an AI can replace a human, like how a wooden plank can replace a truck. It just doesn't make sense.
Robocop AI as much as I do, both for its exciting technology and its unbound creative potential.
That I understand, where it's like, yeah, AI is super creative. I'm not going to lie to you whatsoever. I think AI is really neat. But at the same time, it's not as creative as a human. Only because of the fact that we can discover things like that. But AI needs to be fed information and then learn off of that in order to gain the information about, like, the simplest thing. Which is why which I'm not going to lie, I don't exactly know when AI started becoming a thing that people were looking into, but I feel like it feels like it's something that happened recently, which is scary to think about, but at the same time it's interesting only because it's a new thing and it's people are trying to learn about it and figure out, like, what is this thing that we're being exposed to? Like, is it going to take over the planet? Is it going to blah da 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 da? Whatever the case may be, it's a new thing and people are still learning it. And I'm speaking on my thoughts on just the world alone. And I know that mainly, like, more, I don't want to say that specific countries are focused on AI, but there's certain countries around the world that have more power than others, so they're able to have more of a budget than other smaller countries would. And I know that might be taken wrong, but I want to say that AI is something that has been used in so much propaganda to basically say the human race is doomed for eternity. Like, once we make AI, there's no going back. Like, and that's the reality that it may or may not be, depending on if automatons are built, or even just, like, robots that can learn off of what the environment that they're in is. And I don't want to say that it's sad, but I want to say that it's scary to think about the fact that we're so immature that we think that something that we created is essentially a god. Like, that's just showing how immature the human race is basically something we create is now just a god to us, essentially. Like, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. But I do want to admit, I do digress, though. Some people do know a whole bunch about AI, and it's like people are using it to do good stuff, like trying to help build economies, or even help people with jobs, or like build robots that is like monitoring robots, and it's like, oh, if someone makes a mistake but it doesn't notice it, then like someone could be like, hey, this is not something that should be happening, do whatever. You're like security robots even, where it's like good to have those in the instance that something happens and like the police can't get there on time for like the criminals or whatever to escape. It's like, so it's like an easy way to keep a security system in place without having to cause issues. And I know that a lot of people are going to be like, oh, what about a taser? What about an EMP? I'm going to tell you right now, you need to have a very special permit to own a taser or an EMP mine. Because, actually, I'm pretty sure you can't legally own an EMP mine, at least in the United States, based on the fact that I live... This is based on the east side of the U.S. I don't know if it's legal anywhere else. I'm just saying where I stand, it is illegal to own an EMP mine, but you can own a taser. You just need a special permit for it, and I think you need permission by the government, but that part I'm not entirely sure about. So, if you want to do your own research on tasers or EMP mines, go right ahead. I'm not going to bother stopping you, but that's way out of the point. What I'm trying to... The point I'm trying to make here is that he just thinks that... I just think that we're way too immature to use AI at this point in our lives. Like, we only found out how to use electricity, like, not even 200 years ago. The first civilizations that were built didn't happen until, like, 11 million years ago. So, along the Earth's lifetime, we're like babies on the planet, essentially. Like, the human race is so insignificant. But I digress. It is a lot that's not really related, but I just feel like the human race is too immature to be using stuff like this for recreational purposes. I know that was a really long sidebar, but I just wanted to shed that into light about what I personally think about us, honestly.
And a lot of you did. A lot of you loved it because you understood the vision and you saw where this could potentially...
I should rewind because you guys...
It's exciting technology and its unbound creative potential. And a lot of you did. A lot of you loved it because you understood the vision and you saw where this could potentially go. But there was also a counter movement, a group of people who disliked everything AI stands for, and who really honed in on the quality of the AI, who took every chance to criticize and judge my creativity, my team's hard work, and our storytelling. People who thought I was personally contributing to the end of content creation merely by working on this project. One of the arguments I kept hearing over and over was that they wanted to see me, the real me. But I kept thinking, this is the real me. This is my creativity led by me. This is the story I want to share with the world. The story of Kwebbelkop AI. But like I said, I made a mistake. I decided to share Kwebbelkop AI with the world when he wasn't 100% ready. He hadn't fully matured yet. So let me just say, everyone has ever said about Kwebbelkop AI has been heard. Every bit of criticism, every argument for, and especially every argument against, every comment, every email, every tweet. That's why we decided to train a brand new Kwebbelkop 2.0 model with every bit of feedback we've received. And the results, they're astonishing. Every second you've been watching of this video so far has been completely AI generated.
Yup. That's why this video pissed me off so much. because that entire video is AI generated, and I didn't realize that until I was done with the video when Moist Critical was watching it, and he was just as shocked as I was. Like, it was just such a random thing to do. Like, it was like, yeah, no one likes the AI. Like, of course some people are gonna like it. Like, yeah, it's cool and all, but there's people that, but most of everyone doesn't want an AI running a YouTube channel. They want a person behind the scenes that they can relate to and follow behind. And it's just sad to see this become what used to be one of my most favorite YouTubers when I was a child become something. It's knowledge of the past with technology of the future. It just doesn't work, because we're trying to use something that we've known for 15 plus years at this point, and now we're using it when we're way too immature for the public to be using at large. Now, I want to say that yes, there are some things out there with AI that it's like, oh, whatever, this is harmless, who cares? Like ChatGPT, for example. It's awesome. It's basically Google, but if you don't have Google, like, it's perfectly fine. I don't mind ChatGPT. Like, I'll use it to write to give me an idea for a novel for me to write. Well, not a novel, but like a short story or whatever. And it'll be like, this is like, oh, here's an idea about like this person in a room and they're trying to escape it, like basically an escape room type thing, but like the walls are closing in on them and they only have like an hour to escape and they end up dying at the end of the novel or short story or whatever you may call it, but I digress. So, and then there's also character AI where you're able to like talk to different characters that are made by other people. Like, there's one of them that's like Napoleon. Like, I'm not talking about Napoleon Dynamite. I'm talking about the old guy Napoleon. But it's like, there's certain AI things that I see why it's already out there and why the public is able to use them. But at the same time, but like video AI, there's a fine line between automation and replacement. I think I already said this in the video because I feel like I'm repeating myself, but like I said earlier, it doesn't work. Why in the middle of a recording session? But so it's annoying to see that he's clearly getting hated for what he's doing, but he just doesn't care, and he thinks, and it's like, everyone's basically saying, this is stupid, stop doing this, stop it, this is dumb, like, stop doing this, because you're destroying yourself, you're basically digging your own grave, and he's like, no, it's fine, don't worry about it, it'll be fine. No, it's not, you're destroying yourself from the inside, basically. Like, but I digress. I don't know. You do you, I guess. But even still, but other than that, there was also this video where it was Moist Critical reacted to the Kwebbelkop AI, and so what did Jordy do? He reacted to Moist Critical reacting to the Kwebbelkop AI. So, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna react to Kwebbelkop reacting to Moist Critical reacting to the Kwebbelkop AI video. So, let's see what happens. I don't know, I'm interested.
Hey guys, Quabblecup AI here. In the last video, I reacted to Slogo reacting to me. And in the intro, I also mentioned that I'll be reacting to penguins. Now, sadly, I forgot to do that. And I didn't think too much of it until I read this comment. Rather than facing Charlie's valid AI concerns, he's just chilling with his buddy's basic responses to his work. Where's the real debate? You want a debate? I will give you a debate. So let's react to penguins.
Eventually down the line, people wouldn't be able to tell if the content was a real person, organic flush and cringe, or machine behind the content.
I mean, I can be cringe sometimes, so does that make me human? Am I finally a human? There's no...
And we're just now starting to see that happen with a 15 million subscriber channel called Quabblecop. A name a lot of you might know if you were ever like 6 years old on YouTube, because his channel was massive for a long time. And then he did a hard pivot into AI. He wanted everything to be AI, and now he's completely digitized himself. He's jacked Quabblecop into the cyberspace, and now all he does is AI related work. And now he's just started releasing his first wave of fully AI driven YouTube videos where he doesn't do anything at all.
I think it's funny that you said that he does nothing at all, which may be true now, but you're forgetting that I learned from his content that he has posted for the last 10 years. So he had to do 10 years of daily uploads for this to happen. Just wanted to put that out there. Let's keep watching.
Do you remember?
No. Shut the fuck up. Hold on a damn minute. So, you're saying that he did 10 years of uploading for you to learn from his YouTube channel? No, it fucking did not. Let me explain. So, the AI that he uses, and I don't know if it's a custom-made one, or if it's not, or if it's one he just found off of Google. But I digress. So, basically, what it's saying is that he started thinking of this before AI was even conceived, essentially. Like, I don't remember thinking about an AI thing happening when I was 4. Because my dad would watch the news all the time. There was no anything about computers becoming as powerful as PCs, or like even these gaming PCs that people have nowadays. Those weren't things back when I was 4 years old. No, not even 3 years old, actually. But either way, I digress. It's just, I find it weird that it's using 11 years of video, which would include videos, shorts, live streams, posts, like community posts, and then the fact that it's taken over his Twitter and I think Instagram now, is that it's taking things from basically forever ago, and it's still this crappy of a thing. So it's not taking anything old, it's taking things that are new and made now so that it can run efficiently. Will run efficiently, if you know what I mean. But I digress.
About probably like 6 or 8 months ago now, we were talking about Quabblecop, this YouTuber, Quabblecop. He was once a massive channel pumping out tons of like Let's Play videos for Minecraft, GTA, and all of that.
Now, I'll agree with you that you went from Let's Plays to Let's Put AI in charge. Now, that is quite a leap, I admit it, but hey, who knows? Maybe AI Quabblecop can find you in a race in GTA without crashing into every lamppost. Now, that's what I call progress. Oh yeah.
And then he made a hard pivot into AI, just going full cannonball into the deep end of the pool of AI. In particular, AI generated content. So he made a separate channel for a VTuber called Blue or something like that. I think it was Blue.
That's my brother right there. Blue, shut up, Blue. Blue, double dee da dee da, double doo doo.
It was kind of an experiment. That's when he was just first getting a little wet with it. So he had the water wingies on. It was a VTuber, but they still made the content. There was still someone behind it. But he wanted to go even harder. What he envisioned for a perfect world was all AI generated content.
Blue had to walk so that we could run. Does that even make sense? I don't know.
And I said, we're probably not far off from that being a reality. And you guys called me crazy. You said, Charles, go back to your padded cell. You're speaking nonsense. You're speaking gobbledygook. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't think you're speaking gobbledygook. I think you're spitting facts. I love you, Chordy.
And now, 2 days ago, he's released his first AI video. All of the money he invested into it, all of the money that he's used on the startup, he is now putting into full effect. I think he owns like 20 channels as well, and he wants to make all of them basically AI-centric, so that way it's all made by AI, so it's as minimal as possible for maximum content.
Isn't that awesome? Maybe one day we can have an AI audience, and then that would be AIception. It's kind of scary.
The views aren't big or anything, but you have to...
Okay, I just want to talk about that real quick. The audio is glitchy as hell, too. Because, you, like, if we go back, like... Hold on. Go back, listen.
And that would be AIception. It's kind of scary.
The views aren't...
It was like, it's kind of scary. Like, it's really glitchy for the audio.
Aren't big or anything, but you have to remember, this probably didn't even have him in the same room. Someone had to have played Minecraft, sure, but here, let me...
Today, I am stuck.
He is
on
not
block
here.
block.
This is
Can
all
we survive?
AI.
Watch until the end to find out. Oh my god, guys, it says break the block below you.
So everything that's being said here, the VTuber avatar, the Bitmoji of him, and all of the dialogue and everything is AI. So he never even had to record. They just needed some kind of gameplay, at least for now. Eventually they'll probably be able to just have the AI do some rudimentary gameplay.
Oh. Luckily, he didn't say anything negative. He's way better than Slogo. He didn't bully me. I really do love this man.
And he can just pump these things out endlessly across like 20 channels. And his Twitter as well. You might have seen Kwebbelkop replying to a bunch of tweets recently. His Twitter is run entirely by AI.
Maybe some of it, but I'm pretty sure for the most part it is himself.
Yeah, all of his tweets still seem like they're ruled by AI, so his most recent one is, please be nice to Kwebbelkop AI. AI might rule our planet one day. Everything you say could be used against you. If you thought Kwebbelkop AI was cool, wait till you see what's next.
Wow, what a nice guy. Kwebbelkop is already thinking ahead for the future, because if AIs do get emotion, then it could get pretty bad for a lot of people roasting AIs. So you should really watch out what you say, because nothing on the internet ever gets deleted.
The reason's pretty obvious. It's because it's extremely cheap, it's extremely easy once you have it all set up. All he needs to do is just have some gameplay, and then he can just have his AI VTuber do the rest.
Enough is enough. Do you even know how much computing power I need to say basic sentences? You don't, do you? So stop making assumptions. And if you do, put out a disclaimer saying that you are just making assumptions. And how dare you call me cheap? That is the meanest thing I've heard all day. And again, you're forgetting the fact that Kwebbelkop had to make videos every single day for 10 years in order for me to work.
And he can do that for all of the 20 channels he has. No one wants to watch that. No, you're right. Everyone hates it. Nobody likes it.
What? Why would you crush my dreams like that? I just want to make YouTube videos that everyone can enjoy. No one believes in me. I will prove them all wrong.
It will come to a point where you won't know it's...
Okay, right. That's no. Just no. No one's going to enjoy watching a robot play GTA 5. And knowing the images that AI creates, nothing. I hate this idea. It's dumb and stupid. No one cares about it.
AI generated. Right now, it's very clear, and he's heavily like letting people know that it's all AI. But there will come a point where you won't know that what you're watching is AI.
Finally, you said something that makes sense. Just wait. Kwebbelkop AI in 1 year will be indistinguishable from the original one. I cannot wait. It's going to be epic.
Especially not a child. No kid's gonna know.
Okay, right? That sentence pisses me off. So, he's saying that just because now exists doesn't mean that in 5 years in the future we're not gonna remember this. That's what he's saying. And that pisses me off so much. Oh my god, I haven't even watched this video, so you're seeing my honest reaction to this. But I digress. So, let me change. No, fuck. Okay.
Know that. Isn't bot content already against YouTube TOS? I don't know if it's against their terms, but this isn't new. Bot content's been around as long as Finger Family, so at least 8 years.
You have to realize that there is some human input to it, so it isn't completely AI generated, which does not make it against the tons of service of YouTube.
It's not. This isn't a new phenomenon. What's
I don't think it says. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about AI stuff being against TOS.
new is the fact that AI can start replacing YouTubers entirely.
Penguins, if you ever get tired of YouTube, hit me up. I can help you become an AI. Come join us now.
Scary. It is. There is not a single good argument you could make for having AI replacing YouTubers or anything like that. The literal only motivating factor is easy money.
Wow, I cannot believe you just said that. If old Crubblecup really wanted his money, then he would just sit down and make reaction content all day. I assure you that's easier than making an entire video AI generated. And the other thing is, there are a lot of good arguments. What if the real Crubblecup gets old and he's no longer able to make content? I'm not gonna get any older.
You're 35. Chill out, dude. Oh my god, this video pisses me off. The only... Okay, let me explain how I know how old he is. It's something called the Two Thirds Podcast, which was a podcast channel created by Jelly and Slogo Man. And it was them two, and the reasons... And they actually said in their video with Quebblecop was that the reason that they called it Two Thirds was because Quebblecop was that missing third piece because he left their he left that group, and so did Craner, which we're getting into that later, but I digress. I don't know, it just pisses me off that I just don't know.
So I can do this for however long I want, and that means I can also entertain a lot of people, and I think that's a pretty good argument if you ask me.
You would then no longer have to do anything. That is the only reason. There's not a single argument Quebblecop can make that is anything other than it's free money.
No, like I said, it's entertainment, putting smiles on people's faces. And I get it, it might not be for everyone, but I assure you there are people out there who will enjoy my content, and if I can make them smile even for 1 second, then in my eyes, my mission is accomplished. I mean, it's the same for a TV show, right? Let's say SpongeBob gets replaced with AI. Will anyone care if you cannot notice if it's AI generated? No. So I think your argument is stupid, Penguins, and it hurts for...
Okay, but we can tell that this is AI. There's a difference between now and the future, and there's a connection between the two. It's called memories, dumbass. Oh my god, this video pisses me off.
For me to say that because I kind of like you.
I want to go over some of his tweets here because this is something he's extremely proud of and thinks is a good thing, which I don't understand the delusion of. There is nothing good about replacing people with AI across the board. There isn't. There's not a single argument that can be made that what Quebblecop is doing is good. It's only good for him because he can make a lot of money off of it without ever doing anything at all, besides just being the one who owns the program.
Enough is enough. I'm not gonna take this anymore. The same could be said for you. What you do is sit down and react to content. Are you really trying to tell me that that is more difficult than to make an entire...
No, it's not. Listen. I really want Jordy to watch this video, and I'm not talking about the AI Jordy, I'm talking about the real man himself. I need to get into contact with this man and see what the hell is up with his mind. I digress. Yeah, it is a lot more, it's a lot more energy you have to put into recording the videos and then editing them yourself. I can say that from a standpoint of being a YouTuber. It's difficult, yes, because there's tech issues, which is bound to happen down the line, even from now until Jordy dies and then this AI continues to upload. It is going to have tech problems and it is going to break at some point. And that's going to happen for everything. Like, I'm not saying that tech problems specifically, but I'm saying it's going to get damaged and then it's going to break at one point. But in the end, it's just an all-around bad decision for this to be happening. And the only reason that I say that is because, well, first off, it is a lot more energy you're putting into getting the money instead of having an AI make a video that is entirely AI generated and then it auto posting to your YouTube channel. It's so much, there's so much more work you have to put in, and if you pay people to edit or do whatever, like, I'm gonna use Scammer Payback for an example of this, because he's the only person that I'm thinking about as a good example of this. In one of his videos, he was saying, like, yeah, I need to pay people salaries, and I do that by using YouTube. I'm not saying that's the only way to pay people salaries, but if you have people that you pay to edit your videos, that's the only way you can get that to happen is by paying people with effort you put in. It just pisses me off that the reality of an AI thinking that just because the whole system is automated means that it's less effort than making a video, because it's the same amount of effort for each one, because you have to write the script for the video, have the AI do the voiceover, wait for that to finish processing, download the thing, make sure the file is not corrupted or anything, upload it, or have the AI upload it for you. Like, if anything, it's more work to have the AI do it itself than to have you do it. Because I could record a 15-minute War Thunder video and upload that video in less than an hour. But for the AI, it needs to take a script that you use another AI to write. It needs to take that script, needs to do the voiceover, then you need to download that video or it auto sends to the YouTube channel. But if you have to download the video, then you download the video, go to the YouTube the YouTube studio, open that up, and then upload the video, and then have everything done and then have the title then do the title, the description, the thumbnail, the whatever it may be, that you have to do all that extra work when you can record a video that's like 15 minutes long, open YouTube Studio, open the file, do your thumbnail, do the title, do whatever, upload it. It's that easy without having to take so much extra steps to use an AI that you paid money to make that is going to fail anytime in the future now. Like, it doesn't make sense. But even then, I digress. So, while yes, that is a minor thing, compared to everything else that's going on. I just feel like it's stupid. And then there was this video. This one pissed me off a lot. I actually left a comment on it. You guys can freeze frame here. But this video ticks me off.
I need your help. Yep, that's the video that we are going to be reacting to today, and it's from my good old friend Krainer. Now, apparently, Krainer.
Yeah, that was the one thing that pissed me off the most.
Roasted me. Someone sent me a clip. I think it's somewhere here in the video. Yeah, they're right over there. The Quibble Cup 2/3 podcast. Now, before we watch, let's just quickly read the description. Enough is enough. Jelly and Josh. Give the people what they want. What we all want. Make sure you let them know. Hashtag we want Krainer back. Okay, so it seems there's gonna be a lot of begging and a lot of glazing in this video. Let's just see what this brother has to say.
I need your help.
Yep, you definitely do, buddy.
6 months ago,
Yep.
I went on the 2/3
Okay, no one cares.
and it did really good. Like, I mean, really good.
I mean, it's high. You know, let me just quickly look at that again. How much was that? 1.4 million. Yeah, it's high. Okay, I'll give that to you, Krainer. That's high.
After the podcast was over, I was expecting maybe that would be it. Maybe the group is gonna get back together, and so.
Oh
were
my
all of
God.
you guys.
My brother, Krainer, why would you want to join a group where they literally humiliate you? They made fun of your alcohol addiction, and then another podcast they were laughing about how, like, every member who joins, their dad dies.
Everyone that's recorded with us, their dads have died. I thought that's what you were implying. No, I thought that's what you were implying. How dare you?
I don't understand the glazing here. Like, come on, Krainer, you can do better than this. Also, please close your mouth. Enough is enough.
Tons of comments about wanting me back.
That still, it doesn't dust it. Man, you're giving me error codes. The glaze is crazy, man. Please, Krainer. Oh my God, no!
Absolutely every
Don't say it.
single
Don't
one
say
of
it.
you to go to Josh's channel and Jelly's channel and spam the comments with hashtag.
Oh my God.
Krainer back.
Oh my God, glazing overload. Oh my God, I'm glitching out. Someone help me. Maybe you should change the hashtag to hashtag I want to join Jelly and Slogo so I can make more money because I realized that leaving them made me irrelevant. There you go, my friend.
Spam it absolutely everywhere.
But I mean, there is another way. Krainer, I mean, you have their number, right? Like, you could just send them a text like, hey, Jelly, I know you made fun of me, and I know you made fun of my alcohol addiction, but why don't you just, let me back in the group? A bro decided to make an entire video glazing for 4 minutes straight.
I'm here and I'm ready. So you get exactly 1 week, nothing more than that.
Yeah, I can already see something like Jelly and Slowball don't respond, and then this guy makes another video a week later like, guys, they didn't respond. We have to keep trying. Spam it everywhere. Guys, print out a poster, put it on his street. I need to get back into this group so I can make more money, please. I need money, please. Oh, here's the bit.
Because if you take a look at the 2/3 channel, the one video they did with me, 1.4 million views. Quibble Cup, 900K.
That's what I'm talking about. How dare you disrespect the real version of me, you absolute fool. If this man right over here did not leave Jelly and Slogo, then you would still be that guy making those weird ass voices that no one liked. This brother over here literally made you because he left. You will forever be in his shadow. You have annoyed me so much that I will be releasing an AI diss track against you guys. If we get 2 likes on this video, I will be releasing an AI diss track against this man on the screen right over here.
Hey, I'm not good at math, but even I can see that the right choice should be pretty clear to you guys too.
The right choice would have been to never mention Quibble Cup in the first place, because now I am going to single-handedly destroy your entire career by dropping a legendary AI.
A diss track. This isn't 2012. I'm sorry, a diss track. Bruh. I'm sorry. That ticks me off. A diss track. What the fuck do you mean a diss track? This isn't 2013. What the fuck are you talking about a diss track for? I don't know. I just don't know.
I diss track.
But I was gonna make a bit about those videos, but I decided not to. That bit was basically just me saying like, oh yeah, the AI is so much worse than the actual video, but I decided not to. But there was one. But to end this video off, I want to make a thing about. You guys couldn't see that because I clicked the wrong button, but I had a couple tabs to open about me that I was going to talk about how the AI is so much worse than the real Kwebbelkop, but whatever. But there's a tweet that Kwebbelkop, that the AI made about this image, about this video by August the Duck. It basically, all it was it's not a real person. The Kwebbelkop AI situation got even worse. What did the AI respond with? Trust me, it's gonna get a lot worse. We're only getting started. Do you realize what this means? Well, clearly Jordy doesn't, but this could mean one of two things. Either the AI is going to continue improving, or the AI is going to single-handedly destroy his channel, which I'm already betting it's going to be that second option, including the fact that his channel has been dying for a while, and now that he's introduced this AI just out of the blue, kind of, it's very obvious that this is clearly not a good idea. And I already know that people are going to be commenting, what the hell is that hashtag in the video? That is my own hashtag. Yes, I know, bad idea in 2023. My headphone is falling out. I know, hashtag in 2023? No, it's a hashtag in 2023. It's exactly what it sounds like. But I made a hashtag that says, bring back Kwebbelkop. That hashtag, I want everyone to go to his YouTube channel, and I don't care how you send it to him, send him that hashtag. And what that hashtag means is we want to bring the real Jordy back. So if y'all could do that, do it, because I want to bring the real Jordy back. I want to bring the Jordy that we all know and love back to YouTube instead of this AI piece of shit. But I digress. I don't care if you do, just for my sake, please do it. For not even just my sake, for Jordy's sake, do it. I want to save this YouTuber, because I watched him since I was like 7 years old, and I love watching his content, but at the same time, it's just sad to watch a YouTuber that I loved since my childhood start to fall apart because of knowledge from the past being used by technology from the future. Like, it's just sad to witness, and I want to bring him back. I want to help this man become the YouTuber that he once was back in 2012, I think is what it was. I want to bring him back, and I want him to be stronger than he was before. So please, go to his comment section and use that hashtag. I know I'm sounding a lot like Craner's video. I want to bring him back, okay? Listen, I know it sounds like I'm copying off of Craner's video. Trust me, I'm not copying off of him. I want to help Jordy come back as a YouTuber instead of being this AI being and having to basically hide behind a world of lies. So please, go to his YouTube channel, use the hashtag, and go and bring him to this video so I can tell him so I can help guide him towards being a YouTuber again instead of being an AI program. I hope this video was a good watch. Thank you all for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.